Like, yo, Stu, question for you. Why did it take you so long to post episode 10 from episode 9? Well, my house has been getting renovated. And it has been getting renovated since mid-November actually, and it's still not done. So technically I probably shouldn't even be playing this because this computer should be in storage. But you know what? I was feeling nostalgic and I was like, no, I need to play some Dragon Age Inquisition today. I miss my YouTube community. I miss everybody. And I just kind of wanted to, talk to myself as well in case no one comes out. Just no pressure, you know. I don't mind talking to myself. But yeah, so basically I was like, I need to come back. And one thing that I have been doing a lot of recently, and we're not going to kill that goat. Is it the, oh, it's an actual person. Never mind. Okay, yeah, we can kill them. We can kill them. Yep. Hold on, hopefully I remember how to play this game. It has been 3 months. So far, it's looking pretty good. Okay, this is promising. Yeah. So basically, I've been editing the Mass Effect trilogy, and I've gotten up to episode 14 of Mass Effect 3, which is uploading to YouTube. It's taking a heck of a long time because each episode is in 4K, so I've so far uploaded up to episode 1 of ME3, but there's also ME2 to still come as well. So like all of ME2 is uploaded and all scheduled to be released. And I was like, I love editing and I love watching what I played, but I also just miss playing BioWare games because BioWare is freaking phenomenal. And Dreadwolf's coming out, and I want to finish this game before it comes out. Not that it's gonna come out anytime soon, let's be real. Like, they've been really secretive about the details of that game, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a while before it's actually dropped. But still, you never know how long it's gonna take to play this game because I'm pretty slow. And also another thing as well is I'm not very good. So I have a lot of stuff working against me. Now, am I in the right area? Okay, I am in the right area. Okay, this is where I want to go. Okay, so this is good because I want to go over to this last campsite. So we are currently in the hinterlands, and that's fun. And oh, there's some people that need to die. What the heck happened to them? Okay, I'll take it. They disappeared. Game glitched.
The area ahead is fortified.
Is it really? Is it really? Oh yeah, wait. Oh, I forgot. I only took these 2 instead of taking 3 people. That's sad. Okay, I need to go to the campsite because I need to change my crew. So that's the first area. Oh, and not only have I only taken 2 people, we're actually short. I could have taken more people, and I'm about to attack this area with only 2. That's not great. Okay, hold on. There we go. That'll do some damage. You go away, you little archer, you. Bye. Perfect. Get out of here. But Henry's looking mighty fine, if you ask me. Still looking good. The 3 months off did him some good. Okay. And oh no, I do not want to kill the bear. Damn it. Damn it, the bear had to come into this. No, don't kill me. Oh. No. I need to go away. That bear is gonna be a little bit tough to kill, but there's 3 on 1, so hopefully not too bad. Oh man, I really didn't want to kill this bear. Oh well. No, there's more animals coming over. Do not come over. We will hit you accidentally and then you'll be forced to die. Thank God. Oh no, they did come over. Oh, those little silly willies. These dogs have to die now. You didn't need to die. They're clearly not the brightest dogs in the world. They could have survived if they had just ran the opposite direction. Oh well. I'll get some material, I guess. I'll try not to let it go to waste. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, got some loot. I'm gonna loot everything, you know? I've decided that I'm gonna start looting stuff again. You know, I wasn't really looting before, but then again, who knows how long that will actually last for. And oh my God, there's another bear. Come on, really? I really wish I had 3 people now. This is really annoying. Oh, whoops. I don't really know how to use that ability. And I failed. That was embarrassing. Die, bear. Come on. Hopefully this is the last bear before we get to the campsite. I need my girls. Cassandra and Vivian. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have collect bear hide. Okay, we're good. Okay. Not bad. Oh, what's this? That's a rare plant that I don't think I have. Okay, let's just go. I could go on horseback. I'll go on my feet just in case there's some stuff I want to pick up along the way. You know what I mean? Hopefully we just don't run into any more bears. I'm not going to go over there. No. I just want to get to the campsite first. I'm pretty sure the campsite is on the top of this hill. Damn it, there's someone there. Can we go without getting involved? No. Okay, apparently not. Okay, well, die you. There's only 2 archers. They should be relatively easy. That said, I am almost dead. Good job, boys. Kill him. Oh, there we go.
I doubt that's the last of them. Come on.
Okay, well, let's just go and get the campsite first, and then we can deal with the rest of the stuff that's over here. Okay? Good.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Yeah, I will. I will, eventually. I want to get to the campsite first. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side of this ridge. Yay! Oh, there's a bear there. Well, I don't care. I'm going for it anyway.
Decent spot to camp.
Yep. Perfect. The bear ran away because this bear is smart and intelligent, which is great. Okay, hold on. So I need to... How do I switch, peeps? Oh, here, yeah.
Nothing to report, sir.
I was like, huh? Okay, so we are gonna take you. You. And I guess Sarah. Yeah, the girls. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. Where's Cassandra? Oh, no, hold on. Boom. Boom. There we go. I want all 3.
Scary, Vivi. Maybe I can't bug you, but you can't bug me neither.
My dear, I have not attempted to bug you. I assure you, I have not.
You really well tried, and it hasn't friggin' worked. Got it?
Of course, Sarah dear. I understand completely.
I missed that. I don't know what that's about. But okay. All right, 1 second. I need to check something real quick. But in the meantime, y'all can listen to my pretty voice. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, I checked it. All right, so what are we gonna do? So now I've gone here. So what's this? Memories of the Grey. Okay, see, I knew. Elderly woman. Okay. Unfinished business. Okay, so let me actually... I literally just switched him out and I have to go get him again because it's great. It's the...
Inquisitor.
Yeah. What do you want? Okay, I need to get Blackwall. Confirm.
Look at you, all serious.
Why is there so many bears?
When there's no blight anyway.
Whatever it takes to keep the world safe.
Like join Inquisition.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, so let's go there.
That's what's necessary. Hey, you're here too.
The Inquisition can't be all broody beards like you and Cassandra.
She doesn't have the hair for it.
Oh, I bet she does. Places.
Okay, hold on. I need to scan. Oh, it's V. I was like, I forgot how to do it. There we go.
I appreciate this, Inquisitor.
Yeah, no problem. That was legit it, though. Isn't that crazy? Let's bring him there for that. Well, the good news is y'all are here. So for the most part, you can help me and tell me who I need to bring on the missions like you did last time. That was seriously helpful. Okay, so boom and boom. Oh, dang it. Man, I'm not starting off really that great. Hey, Zoe! I know. So why can't I stop this? How do I stop? How do I put my weapon away? Okay, there we go. I just waited. I actually didn't know. My house is still a mess. I decided today to get my
You're from a rich family, Cassandra.
Not every Pentagast is wealthy.
Does that mean you're not rich though?
I certainly was not once my parents were executed.
You say that like it's normal. But I suppose you did live with the dead.
If by dead you mean a Mortalitasi necromancer, a keeper of the dead, then yes.
Well, that sounds shit.
Hence my joining the clan.
Okay, so yeah, so my house is still getting renovated. They're not done, but today I was feeling so nostalgic. I literally went and took my computer out of storage, set it up just to play this stream today, and then I am going to put it back as soon as the stream is over and unplug everything. So yeah, the renovations are probably going to be another 4 weeks. I doubt that I'll play every weekend. I was just really feeling nostalgic to actually sit and chat with y'all and play a game together, you know what I mean? So I was like, screw it, I'm doing it. I've been editing my Mass Effect game, and I've just been like getting a little jealous watching me play, and I'm like, wow, I really want to play. So I decided to play. And there we are, here we are. Plus, I really do want to finish this game, and this bear is tough. I wish you just ignored us. Why are there so many bears around? Like, seriously. Okay, there was... Yeah, that was uncool. There was... Okay. So, let me see. Is there anything that... No, the bear hide's not there. Okay. Whatever. Wait, why... Are they still fighting? Who are they fighting? Oh, no, they're not. How do I put my stuff away? Oh yeah, there's the bear hide. Okay, on. Okay, I'm supposed to do something over here. Oh, no, it's not over here. It's over here. Oh yeah, here, place flowers.
So you spend a lot of time around dead people? Corpses?
As Navarans, we pay respect to the departed in family crypts.
Pay respect? Like, pose them and dress them up and such?
Not in the way you're picturing.
It sounds like a big dead dollhouse. Dollhouses are creepy enough.
Well, now you know.
It's true, I watched it. It's not my fault. Like, the mission was there. Wait, since the Seekers... Strange, okay. This is Cassandra's mission. So we'll do this one next. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I just did there. Whoopsie. Oh, man.
There, one of the rogue Templars.
Can I see? There we go. There we go. Those bears are brutal, though. Much easier to kill these rogue Templars. But anyway, how have you been?
Sad that it came to this.
It's been
But
so
at least it is
long.
done.
Tell me what's going on. Anything new? Okay, confirm. All right. Oh, there's something over here. Man, good thing I have this, because I would miss a lot if it wasn't for this. I don't want that flower, though. That's a rare one, so I guess I'll take that one. Okay, which one is which for these characters? It's been a while. Okay, yeah, so this, I'll tell you, I'll show you. So this is your favorite, Cassandra. Then you have Lady Vivienne, and then you have Sarah. So Sarah's the kooky one. Okay, so what do we got over here? Okay, so let's go over there. I'm just gonna fast travel because I'm too lazy to actually travel there. Okay, and then let's go over here. I don't want to kill it, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, good. Are you freaking serious? No, run away, guys. Can we just run away? I'm not killing that bear. I'm running away. Ah, the bear pursued me. You saw it. It was true. The bear pursued me. I tried to run. Whoa, is he already dead? Because that was a quick battle. Holy moly. Okay. Wow, we finished that one off pretty quick. I've been really good. It's just been resting because of my cousin's birthday yesterday, so I'm basically incapacitated. Nice. Well, it's perfect then that I started streaming, because now you can just sit back, relax, and watch. And that's always a good day. I love when I have my Netflix days sometimes, or YouTube days. Yesterday was a YouTube day. Well, I mean, yesterday was me watching my videos while I edit them day, so it technically was a YouTube day, but I was being productive at the same time, so it was good. Yeah, classic self-defense arc. Exactly. Oh, man. This one I did attack. Oh no. Oh no, get out of the way. Oh my god, there's 2 bears? Man, I'm not high enough level for this yet. I'm thinking we should do a different mission. Seriously, I can't handle this. Why is that bear just staying there doing nothing? I preferred it when it was standing there doing nothing, but I was just confused. No, you don't need to do that to me. Dang, these bears. Yeah, I'm definitely not high enough level yet. Oops. It'd also help if I actually aimed at them. There we go. Oh my god, I can't handle this. Okay, this is my last bear. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm just gonna run away like on my horse or something if they start coming at me again. I don't even remember how to call my horse. Oh no, I do. It's on the bottom. Okay, good. It's the bracket. Okay. Oh, there's still another bear? Oh, jeez Louise. These are no freaking joke. At least I'm gaining experience points because you know what? I'm not doing so hot in this game. I'm pretty low level if I'm being totally real. Okay. Almost there. Come on, buddy. Go to a better place. There you go. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. He's a really stubborn bear. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me loot some of this. Okay. All right. All right, so now where am I going? Still in front of me. Influence is better. Wow, okay, so I guess I do gotta kill those bears. It helps me in the game. Okay, what are we doing over here? Huh? Why did I mark this area? What's over? Oh, it's over there. Don't. They're just innocent dogs. Oh, heaven's sake. Another bear. Okay, hold on. Hold on. No. Get on the horse. I can't call the horse. Damn it. I tried. Okay, I'm gonna use this. This will get rid of them really quickly. Yeah. Yeah, that was my last resort. That does take care of them quick, but I only get so many of those. But I couldn't help it. I know, seriously, this is the game of the year, and it's not a very animal-friendly one at all. Okay, what the heck is that? That's a person. We will definitely kill the person. No remorse. Oh, he's still alive? Good job, ladies. Okay, gimme. Okay, I want. Alright, where are we going? The rift? Wow, there's so much over here. I don't know if I care about all of it, though. Oh, apparently I need some spindleweed. Blood lotus as well. How much more spindleweed do I need? One more. Ah, there's another one. Blood lotus. Well, I didn't see any blood lotus. Is that a blood lotus? No, they're ugly. Blood lotuses. I know where there's blood lotuses, so I can get those later. Okay. Where is this rift? How do I get up there? Huh? Hold up. How the heck? Do I have to go around this side? See, this is the problem too. Stu doesn't even know where his sensitive. Oh, there it is. All right, this is good. Hello. How are you, Eileen? Oh no. Yeah, I know. I'm back after a long time. My house is getting renovated, so it's still not done. This is just a quick stream because I've missed you guys. I took my computer out of storage just to see y'all. Okay, how do I do this again? Oh, I have to disrupt the rift. Oh, never mind. I just gotta kill the demons. Oh, it's a witch. Oh, those are bitches to kill. Oh no, Vivienne. Vivienne has low health. I don't know if we're gonna get this, man. This is a hard one. Come on, ladies, we could do it. No. I'm dying. Dang it, how do I drink my potion? 9? There we go. These witches are so strong. Okay, I gotta kill these witches. Hold on, I want to try to kill these ones because then that's one less enemy. Did I just... Oh, no, hold on. I gotta move. Okay. Die! I've been doing a lot of decorating recently, especially become a big fan of adding family pictures all over the walls. I love that. Decorating will be the next step in the renovation process. So far, I love it though. I love how my house looks. I'm very, very pleased. I have the best contractor. He's awesome. Okay. I extended my room, so my room's a little bigger. So now my computer can actually fit nicely into my bedroom, which makes it like half office, half bedroom. But still, like literally this computer is set up with like a bunch of plastic all around me. Like this is definitely not how it's gonna look in the final version. I just had to play today.
That's to find with.
I've
Finding.
I've not played in so long. I was like, that's it. Had enough. All right. Also, I've made my hubby play a few Roblox games with me, but of course we only do ones where I know I'll win. It's too funny. Well, you're really good at Roblox though, so I bet you could win a lot, unless you're playing on your phone, because I know that's a disadvantage for you. Okay, so what the heck is this? Ooh, cool. All right, so now I've gotten more influence. Now, how much do I need? Wait, how do I go? Hold on, how do I go to my character record? How do I see how much influence I have? That's what I want to know. Sarah, oh, no one else got anything. Okay. I don't really remember. Do I? Oh. Yeah, I really, really can't remember how to play this game. Your current state is down to earth. Okay, so... Oh, more people. Honestly, I knew that the renovation was gonna take a long time, so I literally double the amount of time it says, and like says, oh, it'll take me 4 weeks. I'm like, okay, 2 months. But this has been a lot longer than that. I wish I could just get my life back to normal. I'm tired of the dust. The dust is everywhere. Okay, hold on. Where am I going? Okay, okay, I'm kind of like bored with the rifts. I think I might try to go to a main mission or something. So let's go to maybe Skyhold. Yeah, let's go to Skyhold. Let's go talk to our crew, because it's been a while. And then also this could be good, because then if you are unfamiliar with who's who, it could kind of give you a catch up, you know, because it's been a while. So yeah, this could be good. But I hope all of you guys had a wonderful Christmas and holiday season if you're not celebrating it. And, you know, just a good last 3 months, you know, while I was away. I hope all of you had a good time. The specialization thing, I will ask y'all's opinion on, because I really don't know. Okay, so let's go talk to Cassandra. All right. Hey, girl. What's up, girl?
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Why not? I think Varric would be pleased to have another fan.
Pleased? Yes, that's one word for it. They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
Oh, that's so funny. Of course, I'm gonna go tell Varric. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, and first of all, yeah, I was asking about the quarry because I was kind of, I watched this video yesterday, and it was kind of like, I don't like horror, so I wanted to kind of know what happened in The Last of Us without having to play it or without having to watch the video game movie because it's freaking long. So I kind of watched this summary of the story of The Last of Us, and it was pretty good. And it wasn't scary because it was just like a summary version. So I thought I might do that with The Quarry, but I actually stopped 5 minutes in because it was actually really creepy, and I was like, oh, no.
That got a little heated. You all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, I want to talk to you more.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it, don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Yeah, but I also want to talk to you about Cassandra's love of your book series, so talk to me again.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
So what exactly am I to the people out there?
The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. that maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work, unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Man, this is not the storybook thing. I'm waiting for the storybook thing. Damn it, Varric, you're holding out on me. You're lucky. That was 3 attempts. That was it. I'm going to someone else now.
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
You just have to ask.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry.
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
All right. Let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Okay, so we just picked up a loyalty mission. So there you go. Varric, I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. I really wanted to hear that story part. But I guess we'll just have to save it for another day. I'm gonna go talk to Sarah. I think Sarah's in here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to that dude. The bull.
The funniest thing I've seen in years.
Really?
That cat dancing around.
Okay,
off
Sarah,
in
let's
the
talk to ya.
pants like a-
Hey, you. I have an Inquisitor favor to ask.
Uh-huh.
Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
I can't promise anything. We need every resource for the task at hand.
Everything has to have a purpose, right? Well, don't worry, this will too. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vashel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up, so I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny, just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away, but having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger ears, I guess. Shut up.
Okay, I'm laughing because of what you said, not because of Sarah. Varric decided that we talked to him so rarely that he needed to spit out his backstory in one shot. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them, it's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
What does the Inquisition get out of this?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen, just like always.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient assholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that then. Can I just jump down? Yeah, it'd be perfect. Perfect. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the war map, but I will talk to Varric one more time because I do want to finish this Cassandra's story. It's gotta be the next conversation we have with him, surely.
Something you wanted to talk about?
Ah! It's you. Okay, yes.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
What's so surprising about that?
You have met Cassandra, haven't you? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Oh my god, I can't wait for that scene. It's gonna be so funny. But hey, at least we got Cassandra the next book. It ended on a cliffhanger and she just couldn't handle that. So, you know, we're looking after her, even though she told us not to tell Varric. If we hadn't told Varric, she never would have found out what happened. So it's like, it was good in the end that we did that. You know what I mean? It's so funny. Ah, man. Okay. I need to do some stuff. Yeah, sure. Hinterland resources, sure, whatever.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Okay, what is this? Okay, available local.
Skyhold does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it. A place like this serves no purpose without enough people to make the running worthwhile.
Okay, I need to complete the Red Jenny thing. Where is the... Find the warden? I'm only at power 4. So depressing. Yeah, there we go. We got some influence. Is there anything else? Wow. We like literally have like no power. That's so sad. Yep, so we like that's why I had to go back to freaking Hinterlands because we have nothing. We have nothing. So freaking sad. Okay, so should I could keep talking to people, I guess, but I kind of want to like go to... Wait, can I not go to the world map? Oh yeah, there we go. I gotta like figure out... Okay, so Emerald Graves. I feel like that's probably... Fallow Mire is pretty quick, actually. Yeah, we'll travel to this one. I'll do this one and then we'll call it a day. Because this is actually not that long a mission. So, we're good. But yeah, so I was looking out for Cassandra in the end, you know? I wasn't betraying her. I was just trying to like find out what's happening, you know? And she's going to be very happy when the book series completes, I'm sure. Because we all know how much it sucks when we don't do that.
Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
I was hoping we could negotiate.
I wouldn't count on it. These Avar don't seem to value diplomacy. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting the Avar butcher the Inquisition's people.
I appreciate it. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the fallow mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
All right. Well, we're in fallow mire, and I forgot to save. Damn it. Is it gonna save for me? No, I forgot to save. Damn it. Oh, well. It is what it is. Okay, so, where do I go? Oh. Yeah, it's a very small map. It's not that big. But, oh, the requisitions officer needs to speak to me. Where's the rec officer? Is that her? There we go.
Dispatch for you.
Report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Okay. What's this? Okay, let me open the door. Oh, there we go. It's a bottle. Bottle of Thetis. Okay, so let's go ahead and loot. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and read. And take. Oh, I have a question for you. Zoe, how did you upload all those Sims that you renovate or you made over? Did you upload them to the gallery? I want to check them out. Okay, so, okay, so let's go here, I guess, first. All right. The land of the undead. It's gonna be a very, very charming place. Oh, okay. I hate that there's so much stuff because it's like it never ends. This game is freaking long, man. I feel like I definitely will have to play some off camera. It's just impossible to play everything on camera. Okay, what's over here? There's more stuff. Awesome. Oh, is that some undead peeps? Where's the undead?
Look, signs of a plague.
Oh yeah, there they are.
I guess the afflicted never made it far enough to spread the disease past this bog.
Thanks,
It's
Zoe.
fortunate. Waterborne diseases are often painful.
How's your writing coming, by the way? Oh, how do I get up there? Oh yeah, over there. I've been working on my main character's backstory. Well, I mean, his backstory is already fully fleshed out, but I'm rewriting a scene that goes over his like misbelief in how he kind of got it after reading this really amazing book about writing. And oh, it's good. It's good. It's very emotional. Okay, I don't really know where I'm going. Ah, it's a blood lotus. I need those. All right, I'm just gonna go in the water. I don't know. Oh, okay, good.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, so I will not do that again. Stop disturbing the water, girls. Get off the water. Okay. Oh, gotta go in here. Where's the door? Ugh, where's the damn door? What the? Okay, I see the door. Hold on. Do I have to like... Hold on. How do I... Ah, there we go. Cassandra's a boss. Oh, it's locked. Okay, Sarah. See, this is why you bring all the girls. What? The door is locked. You're a lock picker. You picked the locks, you little... That is lame, Sarah. I brought you for a reason. You're letting me down, Sarah. Well, I can't loot him because he is in the water. Okay, Blood Lotus. Blood Lotus. I need 9 more. Okay, where are we going now? I think I have to cross the bridge. So let's go back where I was. There's a breakthrough in the plot at least once every week. That's good. You know what? Once a week is good. But there's a difficult question to all of it.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
The only advice that I'd give you, which was really helpful to me when I read this book, which I highly recommend, and I bought it, and I have also bought the audiobook, so if you want to listen to it / read it, just let me know. I'm happy to share for free. Remember, it's not about what happens, it's about why it matters to your character. So how do they feel about what's happening? How is it impacting them? That's ultimately what the story is about. So don't like the plot is super important. Every story needs plot, don't get me wrong. Like, you definitely need a plot. But if you can't show the reader why it matters to the character, then your story won't have weight. And also, a backstory is only important because of how it affects the character. So for example, when I wrote my initial backstory for my character, and I was talking about their misbelief, which is the lie that they choose to believe about the world based on their past experience, I wrote it, and it was like all about what happened to my character to make him feel that way. But in no part of the story did I actually share how my character felt going into that narrative, and then also what changed for them as a result of that narrative, which is why ultimately it didn't really have a lot of significance. So now that I'm rewriting it in first person, which is the best way to write a backstory. And I'm talking about I'm painting the picture at the very beginning of the scene as to what they believe about the world.
The undead. We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
What they believe about the world, and then also what they and then at the end of the chapter it shows you what their belief has changed to based on what happened, but also how they feel about it. And it definitely hits harder and makes it a lot more it makes you understand a lot more about your character, and then also makes the writing the rest of your book really much better. And that's a backstory that you don't necessarily even need to put in your story. Some people do. Like, I've definitely wrote a ton of backstory for my characters that I have put into my book, but there's a ton. I would say like at least 50% of the backstories that I wrote are not even in my book. They're just there to help me understand why my protagonist thinks the way they do. Anyway, sorry about this. This is not a writing seminar for everybody else watching this video. It is not, but like, seriously, there's a couple of really good books I could give you, and I think you would really like them, Zoe, if you're interested. And I have the audiobooks for them too. Like, for me, when I go to the gym, I love to listen to my audiobooks because I'm doing 2 things at once. Also, if I'm cooking or cleaning or doing laundry, I just plug in the audiobook and then I can kind of make headway there. But I've read 2 books on writing recently that have changed the game for me. And then the third book that I wanted to read actually just came out yesterday, so I can now officially read it because I pre-ordered it. So yeah. Okay, so I need to go back over here. I don't know what that is. Beacon? I was just over there, but I don't really know what that is, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. What is this? Okay. Okay, so there's a part where I like this. Oh, hold on. I want to read your comment, Zoe, but I have to kill this thing first. However, there's a part where I'm like, this would be fully accurate to society, but it's so traumatizing for me to write. Yeah, I mean, it is hard sometimes when that happens. I will not lie.
I've heard things about you, Vivi.
It is properly Madame Vivienne, official mage to the Imperial Court.
Yes, that's what I heard. Not the title, the snotty bit.
However shall I recover from your condemnation?
You're still doing it. Can you even shut it off?
For you, my dear, no.
Yeah, so for me, one of the things that I would probably say in regards to that would be, if it is, like, remember, but like, even if your part is traumatizing, think about the fact that what you're writing about is not necessarily the trauma. Your story, which is what you're actually, like, the most important thing about what you're writing, is not about what happens. It's about how your character goes through that trauma and changes as a result, right? So, like, think about the transformation. That's the long-term goal. So, and every good story will have trauma in it, but it's not like, that's not the story. The story is how they overcame that trauma and changed as a result, got stronger, or learned a valuable life lesson. And if you think about that goal, that's not only the goal that your character is going to go on, it's the same journey that your reader is going to go on. Your protagonist is ultimately your audience. Whatever your protagonist is going to feel is what your reader is going to feel. It's what your audience is going to feel. And so you're teaching that same lesson that your protagonist is learning to your reader at the same time. And when you focus on that, it makes a lot of the traumatizing parts of any story a lot easier to write when you know that you have a goal like that at the end of the day. Your goal is to get a very impactful aha moment, the kind that changes the game for your reader. So if we look at like an amazing story, so for example, Hidden Figures, right? That is such, I don't know if you've seen that movie, but oh my God, Hidden Figures has an incredible story. But the part that makes it so good is not like the trauma that those women go through, but it's the aha moment that not only those women, but all of the other characters go through to realize the incredible power that these women have and like their intelligence, and that there is a problem with the way society sees black women. And that is what is so impactful. The fact that those women have to go through that is horrifying, and it affects all of us. But when they actually overcome and get to the end, and we see how other people that are not black treat them as a result, and how they've changed, those side characters have changed as a result of these incredible women, that's what makes the story so incredible. But there's parts of that story that are absolutely heartbreaking. But that's not what the story is about. It's about the change at the end of the day.
Or the Inquisition's soldiers.
They better be fine. And the ones who took them, they won't be.
And that's just one example. There's a lot of other stories that are way more traumatizing than that one, but it's still, trauma's trauma. Okay, thanks, Eileen, for telling me you don't mind. Which book? What do you mean, which book? Oh, which books? Oh, yeah, so the books are called Story Genius by Lisa Cron, Wired for Story by Lisa Cron, and then also Story or Die by Lisa Cron. I know it's all the same author, but holy crap, her books are so incredible, and they really teach you the value of story. It's not about like writing pretty prose and like figuring out like your 3-act story structure, which I do personally like the 3-act story structure, but where she kind of goes with her story stuff is all about why are we opening a Fade Rift? It's C-R-O-N. Is that guy on our side? I think he is, actually. I was trying to kill the guy that's actually on our side. But yeah, like, there's so much that I was researching about, like, writing stories, but the only thing that truly ever made sense to me was Lisa Cron's books. Like, trust me. But I can give you them for free. I've already bought them, so there's no reason to buy them again. Sorry. That's probably not a great thing to advertise on YouTube, but I mean, we're friends. It's not like I'm buying it and giving it to everybody. But yeah, I have the audiobooks too. Like I said, I like the audiobooks because it allows me to multitask. But yeah, up to you though, what you want to do. I definitely think that reading them will help you a lot. Like, if you've ever, like, one of the things that I used to struggle with when it comes to writing is
slimy.
I would always have like this great idea for a story. I started writing about it, get obsessed about it, but then I'd stop really quickly. That doesn't happen anymore because when you have like the structure of why you're doing it, it makes it a lot easier to write. Anyway, I'm so sorry I keep talking about this. Okay, let's talk about something else. I'm trying to figure out like why I like these games so much, actually, because like honestly, even video games, it's all about like the story in the end, and like the story is all about internal conflict. And I think like when I play these games, I actually develop a lot of internal conflict for my protagonist that maybe some other people don't, which is why I think some video games resonate more with others than I think that's why I think some video games resonate more with others, because they're maybe more imaginative in the internal conflict that they're developing for their protagonist. Like, I know for me, when it comes to Mass Effect, my Commander Shepard has so much internal conflict, but if you just took the game as to like playing each mission and you didn't really care about what was happening to the commander and you just were doing the missions just for the sake of doing the missions, then it's probably a pretty boring story, if I'm being totally honest with you. The whole reason it works is because there's internal conflict. For me, a big part of my internal conflict is the fact that he cares about Kaidan, and Kaidan's not there. So when he like, you know, like leaves him on Vermeer, he's pretty upset about it. But that's not something that's like ultimately scripted. That's just how I felt playing the game. And then also, my character doesn't have any parents, you know, so there's like that aspect of like, that's why he's very compassionate towards others, because, you know, he never got a lot of love and understanding growing up. He was kind of ostracized, you know, and I think that that affects things too. So I think it's what you put into it. I think a lot of like, really for Andromeda, that was a big deal for me. Like, I felt like there was definitely internal conflict in Mass Effect Andromeda, but I think a lot of it was in my head, you know, like when his father died, especially the options in Andromeda, you know, like there was some options, like dialogue options in Andromeda that definitely had a lot more weight than other ones. And if you picked the wrong ones, they just felt really potentially flat. But I always picked the heart, which was like the emotional ones, because again, it's all about how the character feels about it. And that's why I loved Andromeda so much, and I think it has a really bad rap. Yeah, right? Eileen, you get it, right? It's like, you could have just been like, okay, well, whatever, he left, no big deal, I don't really care about Kaidan. But for me, I totally cared about Kaidan. So when he made that decision to leave, I was impacted. Like, I was like, no! And that's why when I edited like that episode for Mass Effect 2 movie, I put all of that stuff in there, extra flashback scenes to tell the story as to how I felt playing it, because I feel like sometimes when you look at it on the surface, it's not that clear. Like, it doesn't look like it means a lot to Shepard, but it meant a lot to my Shepard, you know? So that's why I put all those flashback scenes. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I think it's because I made the video private now. But I might, like, if I do make a new one with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I will make the same flashback, so don't worry, it won't be that bad. It was actually so much that I cried. And even like at the end of the Mass Effect movie, like the very first movie that is still on YouTube, before the Legendary Edition, when Caden comes to his bedroom and like professes his like love for him, I have a bunch of flashbacks there too. When the decision on Vermeer is being made between Ashley and Caden, I put flashbacks in of like the times that he was spending with both of them to show that it was like a really hard decision for Shepard. Because again, if you don't have that,
attack at any time.
you don't have that, like, if you don't care what happens to the characters, then, and you don't show why it matters, then no one's gonna care, you know? But I wanted people to know that, yeah, he was choosing Caden, but it was extremely tough. And that's kind of why I take Ashley on a lot of the missions in the first game. Even though I know she's not gonna like be there in the future games, it's because I wanted the audience to like see that Ashley was an important character. If I didn't take Ashley on any of the missions and then she just all of a sudden dies, no one's gonna care that she died. It's like, oh, well, thank God it's not Garrus, Rex, or Liara, or Tali. You know, that's probably what they'd think. But no, Ashley was on all the missions with us. So when we see that she's gone, it affects us, you know? Anyway, I love story. Story is like the best art form ever invented, or not invented, it's the best art form ever discovered, because story is not an invention, it's a discovery. We discovered story. I mean, story is not even there just to entertain, story is there to teach people, you know? Like, story was there when we were like in the Stone Age, like to teach people like to stay away from predators and to harness fire and not be scared of it. That was through story. It wasn't through just facts, you know? They would tell a story of like, okay, so a boy went off into the woods and you know, he died because he got eaten by a lion. You know, like that's a story to teach kids not to go out and eat lions. You don't just say, yeah, so lions are big giant cats and they eat meat and da, 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 da. Like no one's gonna care about that. But when you like, you know, introduce a person that gets eaten by a lion, that actually has weight, that has meaning to someone. They're like, holy crap, I don't want to die. And they learn from that story. And now, instead of like learning those essential facts about how to survive, because our like society's evolved from being one that's just survival based, now our stories teach social survival, how to survive in our world, and also how to have compassion, how to treat others, how to understand marginalized communities. That's all done successfully through story. When people just talk about, you know, like people deserve to be respected because every life matters, like that is a fact, but who cares? When you hear a story about someone being treated with disrespect and being like in Hidden Figures and like having to use black bathrooms, like colored restrooms, and like see like how ostracized they are from community and how they don't have the same opportunities, your heart goes out for those people. It teaches you like no one should have to go through that, and that's what makes you want to be more inclusive. That's what makes you want to be a better person, because of that story. But if you like, but just the facts of that alone don't do anything without the emotion behind it. And that's why I love stories so much. Even this story has something to offer, like even though it's a video game, that's why I play it. If it was just about killing a bunch of random things like this is, which is pretty boring, I wouldn't like it. But I like all the cutscenes, all the story scenes of this thing. Like my character Henry is a mage. Mages are ostracized from their community, and a lot of people believe they shouldn't be free. And what does that look like? Vivian thinks that they should be in the circle, whereas Dorian thinks they should be free. Like that's internal conflict right there, you know? And like you can see parallels, like this could be, yeah, okay, so this is just about mages. No, like you could apply this to other things too. Like it doesn't have to just be about this particular realm. It could be about any particular person or thing that like is different, you know? Like there's a reason why like stories like that focus on the little guy do so well, because we have compassion for those people. You know, as soon as we see someone that has struggled with something, we want to go out, and our natural instinct is to try to help them. And oops, I had to go through the water. But whatever. Yeah. Okay, so do you know she was going to die beforehand? Oh no, I had no idea Ashley was gonna die. Like at the time, so I had no idea. When I first played it, I had no idea Ashley was gonna die. But when I decided to make the movie of it, that's when I decided to be strategic with how I planned on doing that. So, oh, that's the cabin key that I needed. Yeah, so I had no idea that she was gonna die. What is the moral of Princess and the Pea? Well, okay, that's a great question. So, the reason why we're talking about this, and the reason why I'm telling you to read Lisa Cron, is because so many writers don't get this right. So many writers focus on plot. They just focus on what's happening and I do not focus on why it matters. So I'm trying to think of a good example. So I'll give you an example of a time where internal conflict wasn't that great. But I want to be honest though, the story, I still like the overall story here. But there was no internal conflict. I'll be totally honest. And I can teach you a tool of how to, damn it, these stupid things, you didn't need to attack us. Okay, screw it. These girls can deal with that because I'm not dealing with that. I didn't want to kill them anyway. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, so a story that doesn't focus on internal conflict is crap. So I'll give you a really good example actually of the power of internal conflict and the power of stories that are character driven. Okay, so this is a really good example. Okay, so for example, Titanic. Okay, have you guys seen Titanic before I create spoilers? If you guys could kindly confirm if you've seen Titanic before I start doing this. It's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. It's from '98. So I mean, like, you guys have had 24 years to see it. So I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's really on you. But yeah, if you could confirm if you've seen that, I'll give you an example. And then also confirm if you've seen Divergent. Dang it, I stepped in the water again. Okay, I think most people know what happened. Okay, yeah, so you kind of are proving my point. Okay, so when you watch Titanic, like when you went to the movie theaters and you went to go see Titanic, everybody knew how Titanic was gonna end. The ship was gonna sink, right? That was obvious. Everyone knows it's a very big historical thing. Similar to Pearl Harbor. When you watch Pearl Harbor, everybody knows that Pearl Harbor was bombed and it was the start of World War II. These are facts. We all know that. But why did those stories, why were they so loved? It wasn't because of what happened. We all knew that the ship was gonna sink. It's because we meet Rose and we meet, shoot, I don't remember. Oh, Jack, right? And we meet those three characters in Pearl Harbor and we start to see who they are, what matters to them. What's important to them. Rose is this girl that's stuck in a society that she can't stand. She feels like she can't be herself. She wants to be this independent woman, but she has to marry into this wealthy family just to keep her family afloat because that's the best that women could do it back then. Jack is this guy that's born into lower class that has no social standing and therefore is shunned by the upper class and the wealthy, but he has a lot to offer. He wants to be an artist, right? And they meet, and then the struggle becomes like, what do? It's their love, right? Like, they love each other, but they don't belong together. Society pushes them apart. So what are they going to choose to do? That's the internal conflict. And then as we grow to get to know these people, as we grow to get to know Jack and Rose, we start to feel for them. We start to feel for them like they're us, like it's like our feelings, how we feel what they feel. And that's why at the very end of the movie, when the ship sinks, we get scared, we get worried for them, we wonder what's gonna happen to Rose and what's gonna happen to Jack, and we want them to be safe, we want them to survive. But if you were to look at any of the other passengers on that ship that were just like extras, for example, in the background, we wouldn't care. And it's not that we're not compassionate people. We obviously are compassionate people. We feel for things. But why would we care about a bunch of random extras? Like, we don't know their story, right? When you hear something on the news and you hear, oh, someone died in the middle of a street or something, yeah, it's sad, but we ultimately don't know them. But if you hear that your friend died in the middle of the street, then you're obviously gonna feel a lot more for that because you know who they are. You know what they feel. You kind of like know their hopes and dreams, right? When you know those things and how people feel, you feel way more for it. The facts alone don't do anything. Like the fact that, like, there was a lot of people that died in that movie fictionally in the Titanic, right? Lots of people, but the only one that we cared about was the characters that we got to know. We didn't care about all of them. Some characters we actually wanted to die because we thought they were jerks, right? Some characters we were like, no, they can't die, like figure something out, get to safety, right? So, it's because of who the character is. And that's what story is about. It's about the characters and how they change, right? And I think the biggest thing for a character, a main character in any story, the most important thing is they have to change. If they don't change or develop in that story, then your story basically is meaningless, because they have to come in believing something about the world, or you know, that something about themselves, and they have to realize.
Free of corpses back to the shore.
The fewer of these creatures, the better.
Have to realize that was wrong. So, for example, in Mass Effect, Ryder is given the Pathfinder, right? From his father who died. Okay, sorry if you don't want me to spoil it, but his father gives him Pathfinder, and he wonders, why me? Why was I Pathfinder? He doesn't believe he's good enough, right? And the whole like story is about him kind of realizing that through his experiences that he does matter, he is enough, he can do it. So that self-doubt goes away at the end of the movie end of the game, and he starts to believe in what he can do and what he can be, right? If you play the game and you don't see that internal conflict, then the story won't resonate with you. It doesn't matter, you know? Yeah. But I'll give you an example of one that doesn't have internal conflict, but I will say that this is probably one of the better stories I've ever seen that has no internal conflict. So I want to say that this is actually a good, like, the plot is good. Like, I like the plot, I like the premise, but I will say that the first book and movie has no internal conflict, and this is Divergent. So at first we meet this girl Triss. Okay, so Triss is this, have you guys seen Divergent before I spoil it? And after this is basically, I'm done. Just let me know if you've seen it, because
they're endless. Run for the castle.
Okay, we're running for the castle. No, we're running for the castle, as Cassandra said. I ran for the castle, and there's more people here to kill me. Okay. So, Eileen's seen it. Zoe, have you seen Divergent? Because if you haven't, I don't want to spoil it for you. Okay, so I don't really want to use it then. Because if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you. But that movie, it doesn't have internal conflict. All I'm gonna say is this, okay? There's some characters that are pretty important that eventually die, but I will tell you that we don't care. Also, another really good, okay, so this is a really good way of knowing if your story is plot. Okay, this is a way to determine whether your story is plot driven or character driven, okay? If you can sub out a different character for another character and it have no significance, then your story is plot driven, okay? So for example, let's just say that you have a character who is thrown into a gladiator ring and they have to fight for themselves, okay? And the story would be they have to win the battle because they don't want to die. So if you put another character in the same situation, the same story, they have to fight because they don't want to die. That is literally a character-driven story. I mean, a plot-driven story. There's no difference there. Let's just say now you meet a character who is forced to become a gladiator because their mother is sick and they need money for food and they need money for medicine. So they become a gladiator and they need to win this battle because if they don't, their mother is going to die and their mother is trying to hold up a household for their younger siblings and they're the only ones that can do it. They've tried everything they could, but they stole a loaf of bread because they didn't have food, and now they're forced to become a gladiator. And the only thing on their mind is getting that freedom so they can go back home. That character can't be replaced by another character now because you've introduced internal conflict. The audience knows why it matters, but if you go even deeper than that, you have to show exactly how much it means to them. So yeah, those things happened, but what does it mean to this character for them to go back home with their siblings to help their mother, right? You have to go even deeper than that. That's just very surface level, you know what I mean? But that is a character-driven story. Like, if you can just sub in a different character, it doesn't make sense. Like, for like so basically that's the really good test. Is this story going to be different if I can change the character? So if the answer to that question is yes, then you need to rewrite your book. If the answer to that question is no, then you're in good shape, right? Like, so for example, I'll give you a really good example. So let's just say you have a character who is in the closet and he has a crush on a boy, okay? Character's in the closet, he has a crush on a boy, okay? That is gonna be like, obviously there's way more to it. You can't just have that. That's not enough.
You must see the value in restoring the circles, Cassandra.
Provided they fulfill their purpose. Too many have suffered since the Mage Rebellion began, but we cannot ignore the abuses that prompted it. Without change, we risk repeating the events at Kirkwall.
Or recreating its opposite. An overly lenient circle is a comparable threat. Kirkwall was lamentable, but it was the blithe misuse of power, not restrictions, that led to the first blight.
Okay, yeah, so basically...
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Oh, well, he's not. Okay, so basically, so you have a character who's gay, and he has a crush on a boy. Okay, so if you were to sub that out for any other character, it wouldn't mean as much because though that character could be a girl and her crush on a boy would have absolutely doesn't matter. If you were to switch it out for a character who is straight, well then he wouldn't have a crush on the boy in the first place. Like, you know, so that's the start of a compelling story. It's definitely not done. That's definitely like the very first thought. That's like your, what if I had a gay character who's in the closet that has a crush on a boy? That's like your first thought. Then you have to develop the character further. And these books that I'm referring you to will help you develop that character story. But that's just like one way to like kind of start a character-driven story. But yeah. Anyway, I love storytelling. I can't wait to finish my book. one day I will finish it. But also the other thing as well, it's also really important, is your character has to have flaws. Okay, they have to have flaws. They have to be conflicted. They have to have a misbelief that they believe is true about the world. Because if your character is already enlightened, if your character is already like perfect, then there's nowhere for them to grow as a person. There's not like an enlightened character can't have an aha moment. You know what I mean? That aha moment is essential to your character's story progression. So yeah, if they're already enlightened, it's not a good situation. They can't already be enlightened. They gotta have flaws. And like I said this before, if your theme is to, like, let's just say your theme is my slogan for my YouTube channel, be who you are. You want people that read your book to realize that they can be who they are. So that's your overwhelming, like that's your overarching theme in your story. Your character's misbelief should be that they believe the opposite. So they can't be who they are. And why can't they believe who they are? Well, that's up to you to find out, but it's because of something that happened in their past, which you need to figure out, that made them believe that if they are if they do portray who they truly are, they will be ridiculed, not accepted, or whatever. So every decision your character makes in the story has to be based on the fact that they believe they can't be who they are. So they maybe dress a certain way, maybe they befriend a different friend that they shouldn't befriend, maybe they do or enroll into a club, or they do an activity that they don't want to do, but they're doing it because they believe they have to, because they want to fit in. And all these decisions go horribly wrong, and eventually goes to this dark moment where they are like in a bad place. Okay, so they have this really dark moment and they're like, my life sucks. Okay, that's when they have their aha moment. Holy crap, I did this to myself. The story didn't do that to them. The plot didn't do it to them. They chose every aspect of the plot. Like, for example, in the Hunger Games, we immediately see Katniss and she cares about her sister. She loves her sister. She feels it's her job to protect her, right? Because she doesn't think her mom can do it. That's one of her misbeliefs. So when she's called, she goes in there, and we see that internal conflict, right? But she's now like, she chose that. It didn't just happen to Katniss. She chose it. The power of the choice is so important, because then it puts your character in control. If you don't allow them to choose their destiny, if you don't allow them to make the choice to do something, then they're just the punching bag for the plot. And then that plot can literally just happen to them at like it could happen to anybody. They have to be in control. They have to choose. So
Herald of Andraste!
Yeah.
Face me! I am the hand of Thor himself!
Yeah. You have no chance, bro. We got this, girls. We can do it. I feel like I missed a lot of this particular level because I've been talking the whole time about story. Oops. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, hopefully. I mean, the books that I recommended to you definitely go into like this stuff in way more detail. I'm kind of just giving you like the introduction to it, but I'll tell you though, it really does make such a huge difference when you have a why behind why you're writing your story, which is basically your theme. It keeps you motivated to keep writing it as well. So yeah, like I can't wait. I literally can't wait to like start writing more. Honestly, not too much of the Harry Potter game. I'm actually not sure what I want to do with that. I don't know if I want to like buy it. Like I feel like I should. But again, it's going to be about the story, so I kind of want to hear like the reviews first. Again, I
think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Oh well, he's not, okay? He ain't here. What? Inventory is full. Well, that's lame. Hold on. Inventory. Wait a minute. No. Don't I need that? Hold on. Inventory. Weapons. Can I get rid of some of these crappy ones? Like, I don't want any of those, so let's destroy that. Oh wait, what if I move it to valuables? Does that mean it'll get it? I'll get it? Okay, hold on, let me try that. Ah, damn. Okay, I gotta change it again. Like, I think, like, I do want to destroy. Yeah, I think I do maybe want to get it eventually, but I just want to see kind of first, like, overall, like, what it looks like. And, ew, I have, like, the worst. No! I have, like, a really ugly staff. That's just not cool.
Herald of Andraste.
I dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
Okay, great. Of course I did, duh. Power +3, boom, that's what I needed. Okay, so let's go to Skyhold. Because I want to, like, put some stuff away. Travel, yeah. Okay, so I can't get it till April, so I'm trying to avoid it. Yeah, like, I think what I might, I probably will eventually get it, but I'm kind of waiting for the first patch to come out. But then I think if I pre-order it, I get extra stuff. But then again, do I really care about like being able to mount on a hippogriff in a certain way? Like, does that really matter to me? Probably not. You know, I'd rather like wait 6 months, get it on sale. But yeah, I'm not sure, because the truth is, I don't know how much I want to commit to like new games, because like there's a lot of stuff I want to do in Mass Effect, or sorry, yeah, in Mass Effect and stuff, and I just don't want to kind of, I don't want to accidentally overload myself, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm tempted to like not, oopsie, take on a new game. So, oh wait. Oh. Well, I thought okay. So let's put all that away. I have to sell my storage and stuff, but anyway. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. What do you guys think? You know, as far as Harry Potter goes, I think like I said, I think I do want to get it eventually, but it's just I just got to be careful, because I don't want to, like I said, spread myself too thin. I really want to finish my book. That's my priority for this year. And if like playing a bunch of video games is going to get in the way of that, it's a problem for me, you know? So yeah, I'm just kind of like with Mass Effect 3, I'm almost done. Like, well, not almost. I'm at episode 14. I expect there'll probably be like 50 episodes. So I'm hoping to be done editing those in the next few weeks. And then that's done. And then this is the only thing I have on my channel that's actually outstanding at that point, I believe. And then I just want to work on the Mass Effect movies. So that's a lot of work, though. That is a lot of work. So I'm just not 100% sure. But I think I probably, it's one of those games where I think even if I don't finish the story, it would be really cool just to walk around Hogwarts. But I feel like I do want to finish the story. So like the story has to be really good, but they say it's going to take, 60 hours to finish. That's a heck of a long game. That's a lot of parts, yo. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely on my radar. The games that I will definitely 100,000% play on this channel is going to be Dragon Age Dreadwolf and whatever Mass Effect game we get next, which is probably going to be years and years and years away, and probably Sims 5 because I expect I probably will buy that. But as far as like new games, like that's kind of where I see it. Like that's it, unless Hogwarts gets me. I might get sucked into that. So honestly, you haven't played Andromeda? Oh god, Andromeda is so good. Like I love that. But what I'm doing is I'm actually making a movie of Andromeda because I think the problem with Andromeda is that the problem that I feel that Andromeda had is that the story was hard to follow because they broke up the missions so much. So when I make my movie, I'm actually trying to like kind of compile all of those elements so that it's like you do one mission at a time and then you can follow the story. Also, I think score and music is really important. I'm not saying that Mass Effect Andromeda got it wrong, but there's a lot of like mood music that they could have influenced there. So I've actually added my own soundtrack to it. And there are now scenes that didn't like resonate with me at all that I literally cry my freaking eyes out now. I'm like, oh my God, it's so freaking sad. I can't even. And all it needed was a little bit of music and also a little bit of context. Because if you saw that particular dialogue scene, like the one with Cassandra, and then you don't see the follow-up to it, it doesn't really mean anything. You know what I mean? Like it needs to flow. And I think that that's a lot of the problems with video games. And I realized I went to the wrong place, so I'm sorry. But yeah, let me just go talk to. Yeah, I left the. Yeah, I actually personally didn't like it when it came out, though. I didn't like see any reviews. I just played it myself. But I think the problem with Mass Effect Andromeda as well was they didn't market it like completely separate from the OT, which is the original trilogy. They should have been like, this is a spin-off game, has nothing to do with Commander Shepard. You won't see any crew. And if they kind of like gave us that like years before it started to roll out, then it would have been fine. When I was playing Andromeda for the first time, I literally was waiting to see our old crew. And when it didn't happen after like 20 hours, I gave up. But that story, when I circled back with it, knowing that the OT was going to get remastered and that there was potentially new OT content coming out in the 5th game, I went back to it with a whole fresh perspective and like allowed myself to appreciate the game for what it was, and I freaking loved it.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Most people worry about their next meal. Never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solve their problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means... you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
All right, well, we need to now go help Josephine, but I'm going to go ahead and end this part here because I've been blabbering on about story for so long now, and it's been so fun just kind of connecting with you both. Thank you so much for joining the stream and chatting with me along the way, and I will see you soon. As soon as my renovations are over, I'll be back to normal. I can't wait. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye for now.